in mid-August of 1987, I was born. 2 weeks later, a game that had already made a dramatic impact in Japan for over a year made its way to America in a sparkling golden cartridge. As much as I'd like to say that I immediately grabbed hold of that shiny game and never let go, I wouldn't experience that world until I was around 5 years old. By then, both The Legend of Zelda and The Adventure of Link had been in circulation for a while, and I don't remember a time in which my family didn't own both. My attempts with either game, however, were pathetic, to say the least. Well do I recall my frustration and tears at getting hopelessly lost and defeated time and time again. But for some reason, I kept at it. Something about the music, the style, and the dramatic story within the manual's pages kept me coming back and trying again. Then, our family got a Super Nintendo, and A Link to the Past entered my life. The dramatic opening fanfare and the gripping introduction took hold of my imagination and never let go. From Zelda's rescue to each gigantic boss, I could hardly put the game down. To my 7-year-old mind, it was truly me fighting my way to find the Triforce. And to my best recollection, A Link to the Past was the first video game I ever beat all on my own. And still, one of my fondest childhood memories was the first time I drew forth the legendary Master Sword. When I was 11, the N64 brought forth Ocarina of Time. The three-dimensional world expanded my mind to what Hyrule could be, and the characters opened my heart to who I was trying to save. The dungeons intimidated me, the enemies terrified me, but there were people counting on me, and I could never let them down. At game's end, standing once again in front of the princess, I knew that I could never leave. And so, the legend continued. I traveled to Colland, to Termina, to Hologem and Labrina, and back to Hyrule over and over. I sailed oceans, rode rails, faced challenges great and small. With every adventure, I found something new to love about Hyrule. And each telling of the tale only deepened my appreciation of what had been given to me. It's impossible to imagine my life without The Legend of Zelda. Every time I play, I'm that child who fell in love with a world beyond his own. And its stories constantly remind me of the kind of hero and person I aspire to be. With 30 years past, and hopefully many more to come, I will always be there when Hyrule, the Triforce, and Princess Zelda